So today we're going to look at an alternative method to clean up strokes. So the last time we looked at that task, we used moving to another layer approach, and today we're going to use holdouts. And to illustrate how that works, I'm going to use this frame, frame number 143, where the mouth monster is sitting on top of the walk monster, and we're going to make the uh, the mouth monster shape overlap uh, on top of the walk monster so that we do not see the lines of the walk monster when the tentacle from the mouth monster extends, as you see over here and here and here. But to keep the video short, I'm just going to clean up this section, this tentacle, the lower left tentacle. So to get that done, first we have to add a new layer. You can name it anything you want, but I'm going to call it holdout in all caps. And then we have to add another material. Once again, it can be any name, but I'm going to call it holdout once again. We do not need stroke, but we are going to use fill. And this is the setting that makes it happen. So when we check holdout, then if we change to draw mode and start drawing, it will then use the section that we draw as a holdout, as in it will punch through that section of the drawing so that we can see uh, the lines on the other side. So I've made a mistake right now because I've done it on the mouth layer, which is not what I want to do. To see the tentacles for the mouth layer, I need to modify the strokes on the walk monster. So let me undo all that. Yep, that's all undone. And I go to the walk monster and I add holdout and new material holdout. There we go. And now let's go to draw mode and start drawing. You see that? So now we are putting holdouts on the walk monster so that these sections will be punched through, as it were, on the drawing. So to illustrate a little more clearly what just happened, I'm going to move one of the other monsters, maybe the eye monster, from behind. So if I move this behind all of them and maybe move them GY a little further back, GX, okay. And on the walk monster, if I add another layer, uh, it has to be in the holdout works on all the layers underneath it. It sort of punches through all the layers. So if I call this anything temporary and I start drawing on temporary, so using maybe a solid fill. So first there's the holdout that we just painted to expose the regions, and then there's this new temp layer on which I just painted a big gray blob, and behind that we have walk. Now as you see, we can actually sneak a glance at the eye monster behind everything. So if you look at um, this gap in the holdout, you can see that it's punched through the gray blob as well as the walk monster lines, and we can see the necklace around the eye monster behind. So this is another way where we can filter out strokes on a specific monster to decide which parts are overlapping with other strokes on other monsters.